Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. Today we're going to be doing the Disney Channel book tag, and that was created by Jenna from Just a Little Bit Random, and she tagged me, so this is going to be a lot of fun. I love Disney Channel, I love the Disney Channel original movies, but we are going to find out in this tag, like, my age. I feel like my age is going to be showing, and if there are any of these movies that I tell you that I then haven't seen, you guys need to actually recommend that I watch them on Disney Plus because I have access to that now. So tell me which movies I desperately need to go watch if I haven't seen them. Okay? Right, we're gonna get straight into this then. Question number 1, The Cheetah Girls. Name a book with a solid female friendship. I have actually watched The Cheetah Girls and I really enjoyed it. Like, it's not really my thing normally, but I don't know, I liked it. I like The Cheetah Girls too as well. I mean, it's just a whole thing. I just had a good time with it. Anyway. Okay, that's way too hot to hold right now, so I'm just gonna leave that there. But I hope you all appreciate my grumpy mug for the Disney Channel book tag, so. So for this prompt, I picked Karoo and Susanna from Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Now, preface, I've only read the first book in this series, but I still loved Karoo and Susanna. Susanna's like the best girlfriend that you could have, and just, I don't know, there was something about their relationship that was like really supportive and fun, and I was like, I just love it. So it has been like 3 years since I read this book though, so I don't really remember much. That's like one of the outstanding things that I remember from this book, and clearly I need to reread it. But yeah, Karoo and Susanna. Question number 2, High School Musical. Name a book with a star-crossed lovers romance. Oh, is this an unpopular opinion if I say that I don't like High School Musical? Like, there was something about the pretty boy and the pretty girl fall in love for like star-crossed, and I just didn't enjoy it. Like, I didn't. And I thought it was really cheesy. Maybe it was the fact that, like, everyone in my school was like, oh my god, High School Musical is the best thing ever! And I was like, calm down, please. Because I was an old woman in high school. I was like, an old woman. I'm still, like, about 60 in my head. So, like, it just was not one for me, this one, so. This question I'm going to go with Keenan and Donia from the Wicked Lovely series. So without doing too many spoilers, I'm going to restrict myself to talking about this first book. So this is an urban fantasy book about Fae, and Keenan is the king of the summer court, and Donia is the winter girl. So it means that she is a winter Fae. So naturally, they are opposed to each other. They will literally burn each other if they try and be near each other. They have serious feelings for each other for the amount of time that they have spent together, and they're not allowed to be together. So, like, star-crossed lovers, even though Keenan's a bit of a dick, but, like, Donia's awesome, so. Question number 3, Camp Rock. Name a book with a focus on music. Okay, so you know how I just said about High School Musical and how everyone was like, oh my god, best thing ever! They were kind of the same with Camp Rock, so that I said that I didn't really like Camp Rock, but I kind of did a little bit like Camp Rock. Like, it didn't, like, hurt me like High School Musical was like, oh no, please, no, thank you. Like, I kind of liked this one. I could listen to a few of the songs. I really liked that song that one of the Jonas Boys, oh god, this is for, I just didn't pay attention to the Jonas Brothers, okay? So, one Jonas Boy, his hit Nick, he was singing a song to the girl that he liked about not liking cheese or something. I really don't remember that. But that was like my favourite song from Camp Rock. So yeah, maybe I should rewatch all of these films, but I have seen that one as well, so that is a thing. Anyway, the question. Camp Rock, name a book with a focus on music. So for this one, I'm going to go with Sparrow by Sarah Moon. So this is a book that I read for Mental Health Fund last year, and it's a middle grade book about a girl who loses her favourite teacher, and she sort of spirals into sort of depression, and I don't really want to go too much into it, but she ends up going to a therapist who sort of uses music therapy and, like, as a way to sort of help her unlock what she's feeling. But I feel like this book has an extreme focus on music in its relation to mental health, and I really love that, and like, this book really impacted me because of that and because of how I relate music to my own mental health. So this is a really good book. It is kind of a depressing middle grade, so, you know, if you're up for that, this is an interesting one to read. Question number 4, Princess Protection Program. Name a character who is royal but has to hide it. Okay, so maybe it's Demi Lovato that I used to like, because I didn't hate Princess Protection Program, even though it basically is Prince and the Pauper, but, like, I didn't hate it, so So I picked Queen of the Tailing by Erica Johansson. So this book follows Kelsey, who is the princess of this land, and she's been living out in the forest because, like, everyone wants to kill her, and her mum's died, so now she has to come and be the queen, and everyone still wants to kill her. There's a lot of things going on in this book, and it does involve instances where she has to pretend that she isn't a royal, and I just like it. It was good. I enjoyed this book. I still need to read the rest of the series, but it was fun. I mean, aside from all, like, the murder and slavery and stuff. Perhaps I should readjust my use of the word fun. Question number 6. Avalon High. Name a book based on a legend. I don't know what Avalon High is. I've never heard of that one. Does that make me old? I don't know. I'm guessing it has something to do with King Arthur? Maybe? I think I just made that up. Okay. But I do have a book that's based on a legend. Actually, a few legends, and that is Ghost King by David Gemmell. So the legend that this one mostly focuses on is King Arthur, but it also goes after, like, you know, the Roman legion, the Ninth, that went missing in Britain and no one knows what happened to them, and also Gilgamesh and Greek gods are in this. It's a very strange mashup, but I really enjoyed it, so yeah. It's basically about how Arthur sort of grows up, and there's a little bit of a twist on, like, Arthur going to be a Lancelot in this one, so I mean, if the love triangle wasn't in there, then it would be way better, but it's still a really good book. Question number 7. Lemonade Mouth. Name a character who is not afraid to stand up for what they believe in. I haven't seen Lemonade Mouth either, so I don't really know what this one's about. I like, can picture Lemonade Mouth in the thing. See, because I have, like, a crossover period where, like, I used to watch Disney, and then when my little brother, who's 11 years younger than me, started watching Disney, I got to watch the films that were around when he was young without looking too odd, even though, like, grown-ass woman here is definitely going to watch these Disney movies on Disney Plus, because of course I am. There are loads of characters that stand up for what they believe in, but I feel like a really, really good example of this is Hermione in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. When she starts up Spew, and she is literally trying everything to help these house elves, even if she's doing it in a slightly misguided way, she is standing up for that as best as she can. I feel like this is something that people often forget about this book because it's left out of the film series completely, and it's, like, not a massive focus, but I don't know. I just like the whole Spew storyline. I think it's really cool. Question number 8. Girl versus Monster. Name a character who faces their fears and ultimately overcomes them. So the character I picked for this is Sonia in the Black Magician trilogy. So the fear that she overcomes is her fear of magicians. So she's from the slums, and she's afraid of magicians because the only time she actually sees magicians is when they come on their yearly purge, which is where they go through the streets of, like, the poor district and clear out all the poor people, because that's what the magicians have been ordered to do. Now, at the beginning of this story, all the kids in the poor district are throwing stones, and she's one of them, and her stone that she throws hits a magician in the face. Doesn't just bounce off of their shield like all of the other kids' stones are doing. So that sparks, like, this manhunt, and the magicians accidentally kill a boy, and they set him on fire, and he dies, so she's terrified of them. So this is where her fear comes into it. And later on in the series, she has to overcome her fear of magicians because of plot things that I'm not going to spoil. Definitely has to overcome that fear. I'm just going to leave it with that. Question number 9. Teen Beach Movie. Name a book set during the summer. What's Teen Beach Movie? What's that? So for this, I'm going to go with Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert. And this is a book that is heavily diverse. We have a black, Jewish, bisexual main character, and her brother is bipolar. So there's a really interesting set of characters. I don't remember way too much about this book, but what I do remember is one of the main characters is coming back from boarding school for the summer to spend time with her family, so that's what I remember. I hope I remember that, at least, I think. It was a good book though, despite my lack of memory around it. Question number 10. Descendants. Name a book where the bad guys turn out to be the good guys. I have not seen Descendants, but I have heard of Descendants, and I know what it's about, mostly because I've seen people reacting to watching Descendants, so I don't know. So for this one, I've gone with Magician by Raymond D. Feist, which is a book that I only read recently, and I think this is less like the bad guys end up being the good guys, but more like the bad guys aren't actually that bad, they're just guys. So there's a massive war with, like, sort of invaders from another world in Magician, and for the first half of the book you're like, wow, these people, they're murdering lots of people, lots of death. And then in like the second half of the book you actually spend some time with these people in their world, and there are certain characters in there that are looking for more than what is happening at the time. And I just thought it was really interesting, and I actually really liked that aspect of the book. Question number 11. Zombies. Name a book with an interspecies romance. I don't know what zombies is either. So I've clearly got a lot of homework to do after doing this video, so. Anyway, the book I'm going to go for is Cress by Marissa Meyer. Cress. Thorn. She's a lunar. He's a human. I love them. Kiss. I don't have anything else to say about this. I feel like most people on BookTube know what the Lunar Chronicles are about, and if you don't, then this is the third book in the series, so sorry, it's fairy tale retellings in space. So the two people I'm going to tag in this are Faye from Mystery Date with a Book and Michelle from Michelle Loves Books, and yeah, just get on it if you want to. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!